what's good, gods and goddesses? Hope everyone had a good holiday and everything. Just adding this, where am I putting this? Put it right there. So exit interview went well, and I'll explain to you what that is. Sorry for the blurry picture. Anyway, still I'm unpacking to see what we got right there, but I just kind of wanted to show you this. One of the things that I wrote on my board was express yourself. So I had a decision to make in leaving whether I have this conversation with my family. And I really just wanted to wrap this up for the second documentary that I'm shooting. And just to show, for one, am I explaining this clearly? Do you understand? Are there any questions while I'm at least talking about this stuff on this level? And kind of get their experience of it. And we had a good conversation. We'll talk about that. But it also illustrates the different levels of consciousness, and that's what we talked about in the conversation. And I got some information from that helped me clarify and how I communicate as well. We talked about different levels of consciousness, different ways to tune in to different levels, like radio stations, and we talked about higher self, things of that nature. But it was a decision to make whether to even have this conversation or not, because I didn't want it to feel like I was bothering them or it was confrontational or anything like that. And I wanted to kind of test if we can talk about high level things in a way that was clear, clearly understood by our group. So we did that, and I think it was a constructive conversation, and we were talking about things, and it was able to kind of penetrate a little more and allow some potentials to be there, right? As far as, that's a possibility, right? And I just wanted to kind of talk about decisions, because in the Vic Bang Theory,
that's fear right there. That's
Tommy touched the cat,
I'm not
right?
saying that. Watch this. All right,
Which was, it signified him touching his fear. We didn't know, and it just happened to be 527, as some said, look up. But anyway, he happened to touch a cat that signified his fear, right? So anyway, we got this footage.
Debating, should I do it or should I not do it?
So before I had the conversation, I was asking him, what does he think? Should I do it or should I not do it? Because I didn't know how they were going to react. But anyway, long story short, we ended up having a conversation that's going to be towards the end of the documentary. And, it was cool to have him be a part of that. That's my granddad, that's my mom, that's my aunt, that's my uncle, and that's my aunt's friend. And that's me right there. So we had the conversation, just like Tommy touched the cat, and you're looking at the footage of it. All right, y'all.